Hey folks, so it's been a year since I started working remotely, and I gotta say, I kinda like it. I'm a software developer, so my work was already mostly in front of a screen with headphones on, but what I think makes it just a bit better is the desk setup and accessories that I use. While we won't do a full tour of this desk today, we actually did in a recent video of mine, we'll have a look at a few new desk accessories that I came across. I've carefully chosen them one by one and tried to find items that I haven't seen in other videos. So hopefully you'll get to see something you've never seen before. Let's have a look. So first item we're looking at is this small monitor. If you've been a little short in Skrill real estate, but don't have the space for another full-size monitor, this might be exactly what you're looking for. In fact, it's 13 inches in size and sports a full HD resolution. It's meant to be a portable monitor, so it comes with a little stand. It has a USB-C port so that it can be powered and fed with a single cable from your laptop. I went with this specific model because it's relatively cheap at $100, but also because it features a VESA mount, and that's how I have it set up right now with a regular monitor arm. I can have it at a more comfortable height than if resting on a foldable stand on the desk, and it looks part of a more permanent setup that way as well. In terms of image quality, it's not terrible. I mean, it has an IPS panel and the pixel density is decent. However, colors are not super accurate, it doesn't get bright, and it has quite a bit of backlight bleed. I've been using it as a way to have my music player easily accessible or to keep tabs on the latest messages on chat applications, so the image quality is not the biggest concern in my case. Still, it's a pretty cool monitor that you can add and it won't take a lot of additional space on your desk. It can even be a great spot for a dedicated webcam, and that can also help with looking at whoever you're talking to compared to having a webcam on top of a large monitor where you're definitely not looking at the webcam. Few things I've noticed, I'm using this Thunderbolt 3 cable here, but I think you really need at least a USB-C cable that supports video for the whole thing to even work. Also, it seems like we can see the panel directly behind the screw holes, so I would make sure to use super short screws to prevent any damage to the panel. Like I said, it's a very bare-bone and cheap monitor. Now, you might have noticed that my main monitor isn't in landscape mode. I've been using it vertically for the last month just to see if I liked it, and I think I'll switch back to horizontal. It puts a bit of strain on my neck, honestly. I thought it'd be nice in some cases to look at code files, but the scenarios where it would actually help are kind of rare. I don't really need to see that much code all at once. Usually having two windows side by side is a bit more useful to me, although I was able to get a similar result by having windows on top of each other's, but again, hello neck pain. Anyway, I will switch back to horizontal once this video is over. To jump back on the subject of virtual meetings, one way I found to get a great image quality was with proper lighting. And while you could use a regular lamp, I found that using video lights is a really good solution when natural light is not available. This one is super portable, made entirely from aluminum, and it has a built-in battery, so you can even use it on the go. These video lights have LEDs that are more accurate in the shade of white they produce, and that ends up in better skin tones in the final image. So that will help to make the image look better overall, and your webcam won't struggle as much to set the white balance automatically. This light also has a full-size USB port, so it can act as a battery bank for something like a phone, and you can pick the temperature and intensity you want. It even supports RGB. Now, let's move away from virtual meeting gear and focus on conventional desk setup accessories. So you won't see this accessory in all the B-roll in this video as I got it a bit too late, but I still wanted to include it in this video. That's the Pikatea macro board, a compact macro mechanical keyboard you can install under your desk or monitor. It features 5 keys and a knob, and all of these are fully programmable. You can simply change the text file on its micro SD card to change what keys are mapped to. By default, the knob is for volume controls, push to mute and unmute, and the keys control a bunch of basic settings such as screen brightness and media controls. You can really do anything you want with it. For virtual meetings, I would definitely map one of these keys to mute and unmute my mic. This product is part of a group buy, and you can highly customize it from the color of the frame, the switches, the keycaps, the knob, and more. You can even get it unassembled if you want a small soldering project at the same time. I got one of them with cherry red switches and the other one with Kale Box Royals, and both of them feature an aluminum knob. Overall, a pretty cool addition, and it doesn't break the bank either. Now, at the complete left of my desk, I have this headphone stand from Uppercase Designs. First thing I want to highlight is the unboxing experience. It's one of the best I've seen yet. The box has nice branding all around, and the stand comes pre-assembled in thick padding. The build quality on this thing is some of the best I've seen, and the design is really unique. I've never seen a headphone stand like this one before. It's entirely made from aluminum in this matte black finish and has a thin rubberized strip at the top so that the headphone band grips better. I like the chamfered edges all around and at the bottom, and I love how the pole looks like it's going through the top part. The attention to detail is definitely there. I have other awesome accessories from this brand to show you, but first, let's hear a word from this video sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. It's curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads, and they're always launching new premium classes, so you can follow wherever your creativity takes you. Also, it's less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. Skillshare has classes on a variety of topics, including graphic design, film and video, and productivity. I'm not the kind of person that really plans ahead, so I took Michelle B's class called Designing the Life You Want, and it really gave me good guidance. One noteworthy takeaway I got was the concept of an anti-vision, which represents the version of your life that you don't want to end up with. And with this exercise, it becomes really easy to figure out what you actually have to do to not get there. Definitely something I will work on laying out to build better daily habits in my life. The first 1,000 of my viewers to click the link in the description will get a free trial of premium membership so you can explore your creativity. Up next, we have a laptop stand, also from Uppercase Designs. This one just screams quality. The aluminum base and tray are thick and that pole is super sturdy. It features the same full aluminum construction and matte black finish. It has rubber pads at all the right places to make sure your laptop doesn't get scratched. Like the headphone stand, it came in a box that looks gorgeous and it was both pre-assembled and well protected. I feel like, apart from the outstanding build quality, what sets it apart is the design, with this kink at the back of the base that defines the angle for the pole. It will definitely stand out from other laptop stands around. The only downside I could find is that it's not height adjustable given the design, so something to consider if you wanted that. Uppercase Designs also have a bunch of other products, such as iPad accessories like these ones. They have different types of Apple Pencil sleeves, which are pretty cool. Only downside is that they can interfere with charging, especially if you already have a case for your iPad. Finally, they have this Apple Pencil Stand, pretty cool way to store your pencil if you don't leave it on the iPad itself. Okay, so next up is something I've shown in the past, but it's just too good to not mention again. It's this monitor lamp from Yeelight. It shines down and lights up your whole work surface with an even and diffuse light, really nice for late nights at the computer. The angle is adjustable to make sure it doesn't cause any glare on your screen, it doesn't take space on your desk itself, and it also features an RGB strip at the back for some pretty cool bias lighting. In terms of control, you get a wireless puck controller, and you can also control it over Wi-Fi with an app. You can change the temperature and brightness of the downlight, and you can pick whatever color you want for the strip at the back. Honestly, this is a very solid value, and I believe it sells for less than $100. I've tested a few of these kinds of lights in the last years, and this one is my favorite, mainly because of its feature set, but also because of its really good light quality as well. Final item we're looking at today is this desk mat from Orbitkey. Fun fact, I bought their key organizer around 2 years ago and I really love this thing. Only recently, they actually reached out to have me look at one of their latest products, which is this desk mat. It comes in 2 sizes and 2 colors, and here is the smaller variant in black. The top surface is made from vegan leather and the bottom is made from recycled felt. What's cool about this design is that it's 2 separate layers and it's meant to hide loose papers that you have on your desk. That way you can keep your workspace looking clean even if you still need those documents nearby. At the top of the mat, there is a tray that fills the whole width, and it's meant to keep small accessories in place. It's slightly magnetized, so metallic objects won't budge, and it even works with the Apple Pencil. They also include a magnetic cable holder to make sure loose cables don't fall off your desk, and this thing is super strong. Cables won't slip away for sure. They also sent my way their newest key organizer made from Cactus leather, so it's a plant-based alternative to real leather. I have to say, it looks really nice in this green color. Like I said earlier, I've been pleased with the silicone variant that I've had for years now. It's a much better product than a simple ring as it doesn't make any noise, it gives you a better grip to unlock doors, it's super compact when closed, and your keys won't poke your legs when they're in your pockets. But back to the mat, a pretty unique product we have here. Not really meant for gaming given the type of surface, but it definitely has a couple nice features for productivity-focused desk setups. So that wraps it up for today. Hope you found something new in this video and it gave you new ideas for your own desk setup or work from home space. Let me know down below which item you found the most interesting, and if you have suggestions on certain items I should cover on this channel, I'm all ears. Also, I have an upcoming budget ergonomic chair comparison video in the works. If that's something you're looking forward to watching, make sure you subscribe to not miss it when it goes up. As always, thanks for watching, make sure you leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next video.